Hey everybody, welcome to week 24 of Intention Tuesday. And for once I'm starting right on time. That never happens in my real life. Um, Thank you everybody for being here. I've set up sacred space and it's a lovely time for us all to get together and kind of meet in a peaceful evening time uh, to end our day and to concentrate on something lovely as we end our days, and well, hopefully you're ending your day and we get to hang it up for the evening. So this week's intention comes from Kim and comes from experience with her family, living in a household of everybody saying I'm sorry all the time. And Kim wrote this and she actually practices it, and I've gotten to the point knowing the Gorskys where I too practice this. So this is it's an interesting way to reframe I'm sorry. So this is her practice, and it's where we give ourselves the gift of forgiveness, and we learn to reframe our sorry auto response. You know, it's something happens to you, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, into a forward momentum of exploration and curiosity, and a forward momentum of self acknowledgement, and it's not even self forgiveness as much as reframing what we sow, that all of the self blaming that we do. You know, I mean, think of all the I'm sorry's that you say on a daily basis that actually you just made a mistake. I mean, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything that merited. Oh my God, I consciously hurt you, and I'm sorry. And so this is about. What if we say still learning instead of sorry? What if we looked at each moment as an experiential opportunity and not something to get right or wrong, black or white? What if we give ourselves more than one chance before we fail and then lose our value? Think about that. I mean, think about all the times that you said, I'm sorry for some unconscious thing that you did where, you knocked over a glass of water, or you stepped on somebody's foot, or turned made a wrong direction, made a wrong turn and got lost for a while. I mean, why, you made that mistake, but you didn't have any experience that would let you know that you should have gone the other way. And so these are experiential opportunities to learn, and these are experiential opportunities to increase your value and increase your self-worth. And it's not that you should have known to make a better choice beforehand. There's no way we could have known better because we're still learning. And so is everybody else that we're coming across. Even if we're making choices that we may not totally align with, other people's journeys also will not always align with ours. Today we're offering ourselves and everyone else forgiveness, especially ourselves. We release expectations and outcomes, then we invite an experience. We hold space for exploration and revel in the knowledge that we're here to participate in the incredible possibilities of life and not predict it. So when we're talking about the possibilities of life, we're saying that we're here to make mistakes. If we weren't here to make mistakes, we wouldn't need to be here. We wouldn't be here learning from making the mistakes. So if we're here learning from making the mistakes, saying I'm sorry implies I should have known better. Well, there's no way you can, which is why in many, many cases, transforming I'm sorry into whoops, still learning is such an appropriate mindset and such a much more lovely way to say, um, I didn't mean to go that way, than I'm sorry. Intention number 24 mantra. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration, because I'm still learning. So, with that in mind, as we begin, you'll hear music. There will be a talk every 2 minutes to bring you back if you drift. I will hold the space and mind the time and let you know when it's time to come back. You just get to focus on, I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. I invite you to go within that quiet place where we connect to our higher self, in that center of stillness where knowledge and peace and healing reside. I invite you to be body like the mountain, solid and present. Breath like the wind, easy in and out, moving through your solidity and your presence. Mind like the sky, where thoughts may drift across, but they're just like clouds. They just pass. You are not your thoughts. Body like the mountain, breath like the wind, mind like the sky. Soften your focus, let go your breath. In and out easy, and repeat today's intention. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration. I'm still learning. If I can get the music to work. Come on now. There we go. Well, I'm going to start that again. I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. See? Still learning. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration. Body like the mountain, settled, feet on the floor, relaxed. Breath like the wind, easy in and out. Feeling your in breath, let go your out breath. Mind like the sky. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I am still learning. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. I'm still learning, or I would have led the session with that, especially you, Ziba. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration. I make mistakes sometimes because I'm still learning. Last week we worked on conscious breathing, which is awareness of the in-breath and transformation with the out-breath. And this practice is really a continuation of consciousness and transformation. So going from the self-punishment of I'm sorry, the self-punishment of self-inflicted suffering and self-inflicted pain or shame, we are empowering ourselves to say, still learning. And each lesson is a celebration. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration. Sorry makes situations very brittle. It makes the moment brittle. It creates an expectation of somebody having to forgive you for perhaps something that you didn't even really do. And you don't, that brittleness takes us away from our solidness. It takes us away from the authenticity of the lesson that's happening. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration because we're still learning. I forgive myself for not having all the answers. I'm still learning. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration. Offering ourselves forgiveness. Think about that one for a while. If we forgive ourselves first, it makes us so much more graceful. It makes us move so much more smoothly through our space. With joy, I choose to create space for curiosity and exploration. Still learning. And our last 30 seconds of this week 24 meditation, I invite you to find your hands and your feet, come back into your body, notice your breathing. Welcome back. If you when we develop a pattern of still learning, and we can be conscious enough to know where sorry belongs and where still learning belongs, we've got to a place where we treat ourselves with kindness, and there is a place for I'm sorry, and separating the still learning moments from the places where you do need to apologize because you hurt somebody makes the sorry so much more powerful and so much more real. And the whoops, still learning, it puts laughter into the everyday um, instances where you knocked a cup of coffee on your partner's laptop. That one might rate an I'm sorry, but it would still, you didn't mean to do that. Still learning. So I thank you all for being here tonight, and we are going to continue to talk more about consciousness, whether consciousness with breath, consciousness with speech, being present, being centered, being aligned with your divinity, that's with joy in that space for curiosity and exploration centered on the divine. So thank you for 24 weeks of this. It's the best time of my week. I know Kim says it too. And the chance for us to get together and put together thoughts that other people that you all might want to think about is just a privilege that I can't even describe. And to my friends out there who practice, and my friends in this practice, and my friends in general, and all the people who have joined Intention Tuesday, I wish you all a great week. Stay safe. I wish you breathable air. Remember to keep your fires inside tampered, peaceful. It will help. And we will see you next week.